Hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of me playing Binding of Isaac while telling you stories from work. Isn't that just fantastic? Now, we did do something a little cheeky, and I just want to admit it. I went through and did a couple of Jacob and Esau unlocks on normal. Which I'll be the first to admit it. It's pretty cheesy, but I hate this character, dude. Oh my god, just leave me alone, you know. We'll play like a nice chiller Apollyon, I think. I don't have Tainted Apollyon. I don't really play Apollyon ever, which I'll talk about in just a second. Oh, hold on, turn on my game volume. Other than those Jacob and Esau unlocks, I mean, I really haven't played that much of this game. Well, that's not true, but I don't know. I just did a couple of unlocks and stuff on some other tainted characters, or some of the tainted characters, but I didn't really, to my knowledge, do anything too crazy. Dang, the game sounds so loud. I hope that's not. Yeah, okay, I have the desktop audio. Never mind, we should be good. Yeah, I'll turn down my audio. There. Perfect. Everyone should be happy with that. But yeah, I don't know what it is about my system, but these little ticks make such a big difference, which I don't know how to fix that, or if there's like a problem there or something, but it's super annoying. Anyways, what have I done off camera? Well, first off, to like a month break, I now no longer work at Taco Bell. I know, madness. I now work at a different fast food chain. Well, I guess it's more of a restaurant. Mod Pizza, exciting, new atmosphere. I get to talk all about that. All new, just little things to joke about, make fun of, which I'll do in just a moment. First, let's just take a random hit for no reason. And then other than that, as far as the game goes, I cheesed out some Jacob and Esau unlocks just to make the game easier. Which it does. I mean, Rock Bottom's nuts. Actually, I might have done Rock Bottom on hard. I don't remember. No, please. No. Don't walk into it. Don't walk yeah. Towards it. Actually not missing out on a lot. Because even if I avoided that, I would just poop every time I void, which is not something I care about. So nothing was actually lost. That's just how bad that item is, I guess. Anyways. So yeah, that's just different in my life. Got a new job. I'm looking good in the mirror. Gym makes me look nuts. And when I say good, I don't mean you know what? I'll just say something that was pretty mean, and so I'm just not gonna say it. You know what? I'll be nice. I just mean looking good. Alright, that's all. What was that? Why did I shoot at a blue shot? What the hell? Did you see that? One of my tears was bright blue. Wait, why am I what happened to his eyes? Is this because of a mushroom? Does one of the mushrooms do it? Must be a trinket. That's the only... Dude, let Monstro stop jumping over my blue shots. I want to see what they do. Monstro, you bad little sussy baka. Alright, whatever. So let's talk about my new job. Oh, yes. Let's talk about my new job. New job is at a pizza place called Mod Pizza. It's pretty chill. I mean, not really though, because it's still a restaurant, so you know. There's still the dinner rush. Oh, this is a great item. Let's go. Sickle mode. Yeah, there's still the usual restaurant stuff. The dinner rush, the lunch rush, the just random 4 o'clock, like 18 people are ordering 4 things through online orders, so you just gotta rush to make it, and then one guy comes in and he's ordering for a whole family, and you're like, what the hell is going on? It's 4 p.m. Chill out. We still have dinner rush coming up that we have to prepare for. What is going on? And then you deal with all that, and then it's like 5 p.m. and you're like, finally, now you prepare for dinner rush, and you prepare for dinner rush till like 6 or 7. Then all of a sudden, well, I can't say all of a sudden, because then, you know, the dinner rush actually comes in at around 6 or 7. And you're like, oh yeah, this is about what I expected. So it's still a restaurant. It's still pretty hectic, but the atmosphere is much better. Right now, you know, at Taco Bell, you kind of had. I hate to say fat losers, but you had quite a few losers. I don't even say fat, because fat's rude. You can be fat and successful. There's nothing wrong with that. But we had quite a few just like losers, you know, who are kind of assholes. Like, you'd be surprised, you know. I don't know. I would always think that like losers would be nicer, but no, that's not true. I guess all I had to do is think about like Reddit. They're always, yeah, losers are always pretty mean. Not always, but usually pretty mean. But yeah, I don't know. You'd like expect Taco Bell to have more chill stoners and stuff like that, but no, there were a lot of dicks that just came through. You know, you're just like crazy or kind of entitled, and this is like, you know, a little bit more of like a, I hate to say upper middle class, but kind of upper middle class. Like between middle class and upper class. Like, or I shouldn't say between, I should say varying between upper class and middle class, right? And like a lot of people are pretty nice. And the few people that like there are definitely people where you can just tell, like, they're pretty freaking snooty. If you just make the pizza right and, like, you know, do your job and, like, honestly just talk to them and smile, they're actually not gonna be, like, dickheads, you know? You can tell they have the capabilities of being one, but they aren't going to be one if you just don't, like, mess up their order. Now, if you mess up their order, they're going to be, you know, pretty unbearable. And it's like, I do think it's kind of, no, I don't know. Sometimes it's reasonable to be, no. How do I say this? This is touchy. I can't say it's sometimes reasonable to be. I do actually think there is a very rare scenario where you can be a bit of a dickhead. I think most of the time you obviously just should not. And then what else do I think? Oh, what the fuck? I just confused the hell out of myself there for a second. Wow, we have a golden bomb and a golden key. I just realized. I know we had a golden bomb. I didn't realize we had a golden key too. I don't really want any of these. Oh, I guess we could take the battery actually. Ooh. But yeah, I do honestly, and this might, like, that might be kind of a hot take, but I think there's definitely times where you're allowed to be a little bit of a dickhead about something. Or just, I guess that depends on what you see a dickhead as, you know. Like, is it a dick move to leave if they keep messing up your order? To leave it, I honestly don't think it is. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of is, but it's also like yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, if people mess up your order at a restaurant consistently and continuously after you've repeatedly asked them not to, and you leave without paying, I honestly don't think that's unjustified. You know, I think that's fine. You're there for a service. You know, are going to pay for the service, and they're not providing you with the service, so you don't pay. I think that makes total sense. So I mean, I guess that's one of those things where it's like it's a dick move, but like it's a justified dick move. Ooh. Anyways, what I got like derailed to hell. A lot more people at Taco Bell would be unrightfully dickish, which is what I think usually it is. I think usually if someone's a dick, it's unrightfully so. We have a pretty good trinket, so I think we're just gonna scrap this item. But yeah, I think usually when people are dicks, like 99.9% of the time, they're just in the wrong. Like that's just, you shouldn't do that. But anyways, people are, like I said, usually you would think, Karens get a lot of hate. You know what I mean? Fair enough, they deserve it. But there's a lot of people where like I see them, and I'm like, you're a Karen, just no one set you off yet. And I want to keep it that way. I want to just not set you off. So I'll just make the pizza. I'll make it quick, make it right, smile. She might be like mildly, like subtly, kind of condescending. I don't care, You just leave it be, keep working through it. Not too bad. Whereas at Taco Bell, they're all, dude. That was the big thing. At Taco Bell, they would always try to scam you. People were always trying to get free stuff. Every time. Here, I mean, they won't. Middle to upper class establishment. Very, very rare. I've actually had it literally today. A lady comes up and it says, "Oh, I actually didn't pay for this pizza. Here you go." And then she paid for it. And I was like, "Oh, thank you." Shit. Oops. I don't know whose fault that is. Could have been mine, but it also might not have been mine. I don't totally know. It's kind of weird how we do things. I don't really want to go into that right now, but basically it's kind of like, it's almost like a trust system in some ways. It's like, yeah, we trust that you paid. Kinda. I mean, it's hard to get away with not paying, but it's not like, it's also not the hardest thing in the world. Upper middle class. Sorry. Dude, this room sucks, by the way. I hate this. I actually hate this. This is horrible. Dude. Alright, this is the worst. Bro! I can't kill anything because there's too goddamn many. Oh my god, I hate this room. This is a good Apollyon run. We had like solid stats, bro. The items we got fucking sucked all the time. And yeah, dude, these things just don't die. Oh my god. That was actually the worst room I've ever fucking seen in my life. That was horrible. What do you do in that room? When there's like 3 of them, they're calm. I don't care. 2 of them, fine. I get how to beat those guys. There was like 7 of them. On my ass, bro. What is this? I'm tilted. I hate Apollyon. We're gonna hold on. We're just gonna clear away the tilt. Press. Okay. Hold R and clear away the tilt. Oh, see? Just kidding. You thought I was gonna do that. I'm not holding R for a good seat. I'm just holding R to clear away the tilt. Hold R to clear the tilt, baby. Anyways. Yeah, that was so annoying whenever someone would try to like scam you out of food at Taco Bell. I remember at Taco Bell, one guy was like super blatant about, or it was like 2 guys. He was like, so, the one guy talking, I guess, to be fair. The one guy talking was like, so, if the order is messed up in any way, shape, or form, like say you forget, you guys back there just are busy and you forget an ingredient on my taco. Or say you forgot, I ordered cheese on them, but what if, say, I didn't order cheese on them and then you forgot that I didn't order cheese? would you remake the tacos and give me them, or would you simply put the ingredients on? And I was like, you know, fuck you. Straight up, fuck that guy. I know what you're doing. He didn't say it as like slyly as I'm like over animating it, but he literally like word for word. That's what he said though. Was like, if there's a mess up order, do you guys just give the ingredients out, or do you actually remake the order? Just asking. And I was like, you're not slick, bro. Like, I know what you're trying to get at. Fuck you. That's my answer, you know. You're a dick. The thing is, it's like, I don't know. It just annoyed me. Oh, this is, what the hell? What? Is this allowed? But I was like, I know what you're doing, man. Get out of here. But, oh, I know. I got sidetracked because there was a weird item room like that. But, yeah, it's not like it comes out of my paycheck anyways to just make him the food. Or to, like, just tell him the truth and be like, yeah, we remake the food. So that he can then, you know, later be like, oh, you messed up my tacos on, like, another day. Oh, blah, 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 refund, blah, blah, blah. And then we, you know, remake his food, give him the new one, and then he keeps the old one, so he's getting effectively double the food. Right, that's what he was doing. That's what he was going for. Was seeing if he could scam the system. And like that, nothing comes out of my paycheck if I just like tell him the truth. And then he sneaks out some more tacos. Like, it's not like they're gonna pay me less for that or anything. There's no skin on my back. But it is like, it's gonna be an annoying time when he does that. And it's just irritating in general when people do that, you know what I mean? Like, go away. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm giving out free food all the time to like friends, family, or even just people that give me a nice smile. I'm like, hey, here you go. I'll upgrade your soda. Or here's an extra taco or something like that. I don't know. Here's some. Just for being cool. Chalky milk because you deserve it. Right? Wow, what the hell? I've never seen this room either. Edmund, did you update the game or something? What happened here? I've seen this room. I don't know. This is weird. I've seen a lot of weird rooms. Maybe there's some Apollyon only rooms? I don't know. Anyways. I've gotten derailed, man. I've gone too far. I don't know where I'm going. Oh no. This is why I need to do consistent uploads, just so I can like get the good practice in. But oh, I guess I was going with like, yeah, it's no skin on my back, but it's obnoxious. And even when you're employed for a company you hate, you still like it's. Oh, that's right. I do give out quite a good amount of stuff to my friends and family and stuff, but that's different. That's because I want to. You're trying to just sneak it out like an asshole, bro. Like, just if you're like a cool person, I would just give you some stuff, bro. Like, don't be a dick. And honestly, at the new job, Mod Pizza, that's kind of how it is too. It's like, hey, just don't be a dick. Don't get me wrong. This is another whole thing in itself. But at Mod Pizza, like I was smelling that there's something fishy going on here. Like, manager, it's definitely all kinds of fucky. Possibly even worse than Taco Bell's management. But honestly, it's calm. As long as I don't have to do the 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. shifts. Ever again. I'm okay with a little bit of funky management. But yeah, cause like, you know, it's great when you're like talking to your potential employer. Oh wait, should we suck this up? How? Wait, how does this work? We're gonna be back to suck that up. I hope. Yeah, we can. But anyways, when I was like talking to my like the main manager of the store, I was just talking about how like, yeah, we've just been like so short-handed recently because so many people have walked out. I was like kind of wide-eyed, like, I don't know if I really want this job anymore. Then, if like a lot of people are walking out, that's like shit. I feel bad for you, but I'm also like, bro, I don't know if I want to work here. People are just walking out all the time. Like, it must kind of suck to be at work here, huh? I mean, I'm kind of getting these little inklings here and there, right? It's like little breadcrumbs of like, it sucks to work here or something. Or like I met a cool guy today, or not today. I met him the other day who works there, and I don't know, we were talking about something, and he was like, "Hey, here, try this little cupcake thing that we have. It's like it's not an actual cupcake, but it's like a little dessert thing." And I was like, "Oh, sweet. You're not gonna get in trouble for this, right?" And he's like, "Well, even if I did, I put in my 2 weeks already. So what are they gonna do?" I was like, "Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Been there, done that." And I was like, "Damn. It really sucks to work here, some, huh?" So yep, there's something fishy going on. I'll tell you what. I mean, fishy's not the right word, but there's something that doesn't instill confidence. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried, I guess. Except honestly, I'm not that worried. I'm pretty willing to work at like a shitty place, as long as the pay works and I'm not getting my body torn up and I'm not staying up till 3 a.m. In this job, you know, it works and all that. It's not easy, but it's also not like, you know, I'm not like using screwdrivers on power lines or something. I'm also not staying up till 3 a.m. ruining my mental health. Because, I mean, those 3 a.m. shifts were actually messing me up to an absurd degree for some reason. It was, I don't know what it was. Well, okay, I do know. It was because I was staying up till 3 a.m. But, well, really, the problem was I would get off work at 3 a.m. and I'd be covered in, like, grease and water from doing the dishes and stuff. So I'd have all this like dirty taco bean water, like refried beans were washed into the water, right? So like I said, bean water. Ooh, I like this item. Give me that. Hey, give me that. Should I take a risk on the card? 2 diamonds. Ooh. Man, look at all this money we're getting. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. That's actually a pretty good payout. I think we'll actually go around the map first and see if we can find more money. Secret room? I'm nuts. Oh yeah, 3 coins. Ugh. Okay. Pretty weak, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty like I'm fine with working hard and stuff. My big thing is just I always don't want it to come at the cost of my health and my good looks. So as long as it doesn't do that, we're good. Good looks asterisk. Yeah, it's just it's been a much more enjoyable, fun job, and I think it is probably one of those like the grass is always greener on the other side type things. Oh, wait, should I? Oh, wait, what if I do? Hold on. This is sorry, I'm breaking tangent again, but I'm just like, what if I? Oh, but these suck. Never mind. These items suck, so I'm not gonna do it yet. But I was going to void in the shop and see if I get all those items duplicated, which I mean I think I will, but we'll see. Anyways, those items suck, so I'm not going to. Although I could void though, because you know one of them's an active item. Anyways. Oh yeah, I think it's one of those grass is always greener on the other side type things. Oh, that's pretty bug. Although this is shitty, but yep, yuppity. That's pretty good. Game breaking, no, but freaking sweet. Yes. Hey, watch the jet. Although I think about it, it's not like, that's pretty good though. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, that'll be super nuts in future shops. But it's not. I was saying like, okay, that's gonna be nuts for angel rooms, right? But if you think about it, it's actually not gonna be that nuts for angel rooms. Cause like what, I get Godhead, and I'm like, oh, Pog, dude, I can get a couple more stats out of it. Like, yeah, okay, that's not that great, but. Because it's not like I can grab Gobhead twice, I don't think. Ugh. With the allergies. But still good. Still just really good, yeah. I'm not going to shun this energy that hard. Anyways, I do think it's kind of a grass is always greener on the other side type thing. Where it's like, even if the new job kind of crappy and has some like very obvious problems. Oh my god, we're getting like demolished for no reason. Gertie Jr. is not hard enough of a fight for me to be getting slapped around so hard. I'm just gonna blame Acid Baby and being so ugly. There we go, see. Anyways, yeah. And look. What? Wow. But like, but why though? You know? I get what happened. But why? Like that synergy actually does not make sense to me. Like wait, how that doesn't make sense? That's so dumb. Cuz it's not like it's that game breaking to void a Diplopia. Like it's really okay, it's game breaking. But come on, Edmund, it's cool. It is game breaking, I'll give you that. But it's freaking sweet. Yeah, okay. I guess it would be pretty broken if I could just do that. Okay, fine. But I am upset. I am upset. So if you're not privy to what happened, no, everyone knows. You know what happened. I'm too like upset about it. Basically, I got scammed, I got bamboozled, and I'm upset. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. I blame Edmund. Grass is always greener on the other side. 'Cause your mom is gay. That wasn't a rage quit, by the way. Well, it was a rage quit, but I don't know what to do, man. I hate Apollyon. He's so boring. He's so boring. He's just Base Isaac, but less interesting. He's less interesting than Base Isaac, dude. He really is. I play Maggie. Maggie's genuinely more interesting to me than Apollyon. Apollyon might be my least favorite character in the game. Might. He's at least the most boring character in the game to me. And that's a tangent I wanted to go on as well. First, we talked enough about the new job for today. Oh, I thought I just died. I'm kind of like, let's just do this. We don't have bombs. I don't know why I thought we had bombs. Yeah, we talked enough about the new work for today. We can go on more. There's some more stories I have, but let's hold them in. Let's hold them in. Oh, no, I do have to tell some stories. Okay. Well, I was going to go on a Apollyon tangent about how I hate him, but... Or... I don't know if I want to say I hate Apollyon, but I at the very least think he's like the worst designed character in the game. But anyways, let's go on to, yeah, there's a mod customer tangent I need to have. It's specifically just making fun of old people, and recently, I find myself doing that more often. There's just like, I don't know what generation it is, but like, the 45 to 55-year-old demographic right now, somewhere in there, there's just these group of people that need to be made fun of. And they've always existed, this group of people, right? The like old dudes that think they're still tough shit. You know what I mean? Like they're the legit guys that like peaked in high school. And then just that was it, you know. Maybe they fell off, or maybe their dad got them a sick gig at a licensing contractor thingy thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. But either way, it's just kind of weird. They're kind of weird. And I want to bring this up because there's two dudes that came in today at different times, not together. Give me this. Give me this. My poor donation machine, dude. Oh, a secret room. Oh, as much as night. Okay. Super sick. But anyways, so two guys came in at completely different times. For like instance, one came in at like 12, the other one came in at like 4 p.m. That's what we'll say. Oh, I need to stop buying. Yeah. I always want to buy the little heart ones. But anyways. This is what we're like guesstimating. Something like that. You know, they came at completely different times. Two completely different dudes. So at mod, we do a basically whenever you order, sure. Hold it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Basically, Ahmad, we suck dick. Basically, Ahmad, we kill ourselves. Dude. Alright. You know what? You know what we need? You know what we need before we go on this tangent? Forgotten Dark Path, baby. This is my shit. This is my shit. Alright, now we go on this tangent. These old dudes, right? About 50-ish years old, 45, somewhere in there. They could be in their late 30s, but I am the greatest ever. Yeah, they could be in they could be in their late 30s, I guess. They don't look like it. But anyways. Oh, I had like 3 guys to talk about. Anyways. So there's a guy in the morning that comes in. To try and paint a picture for you, he had like a neon green, yellowish Nike shirt on. Some like basic dad shorts-ish, or just like, you know, that 45-year-old, 50-year-old shorts on. And he comes over and he orders a pizza. Cool. You know, and the way we do it at Mod is we write down people's names while we're making the pizza. So at Mod, you make your pizza. It's like Subway, but with pizza. That's literally just the best way to explain it. It's Subway, but we make you a pizza or a salad, whichever you prefer. Anyways, so I'm making his pizza, right? And one of the things is obviously he has to tell me his name so I can write it down. So when it's his turn, when his pizza's done, we yell his name and then he goes and gets it, right? You know what I'm saying? And this dude tells me his to write down for his name, put down old school. Bro. Dude, what? No. Like, you're wearing a bright green Nike shirt, bright yellow, whatever. You got your fucking New Balances, like 2019 New Balance on. I'm not writing down old school for your name. Just tell me your actual goddamn name, dude. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing here, Alan? Telling us to write down old school, bro. Like, that's... Stop. You're literally not that guy, pal. You are literally not that guy. What are they... Go away. You know, it's so weird. It's just so gross. Old school? You want us to write down old school? You want us to pretend your name's old school? To feed your ego? Like, I don't... Like, who are you? You know, you're not like Arnold Schwarzenegger. If Arnold Schwarzenegger came in, or like Sylvester Stallone, write down old school. Okay. It kind of made me think. You know how they like to say that or there's that song Ramona Flowers ruined a whole generation of girls. Chuck Norris and Clint Eastwood ruined a whole older generation of guys. Like, dead ass. He ruined those dudes. Because now you got fucking 45-year-olds, 50-year-olds walking around in New Balances with a bright Nike t-shirt telling me life was so hard. Mr. Old School. Telling me to call him Mr. Old School. And so I wrote old school, but I spelled it I spelled it like a name. So I wrote like OLISCHUL, and then my coworker was like, "What the fuck does this say?" And I was like, "Just pronounce it old school," but it's really funny to me. I don't know. It just like it made me laugh a little bit to just write it like an actual name. I forget we can fly. I forget that's like a mechanic with this guy. Anyways. Oh, and I forgot to look at the Dreamcatcher thing. Oh well. Don't be garbage. Oh, I like $2 bill. So there's that guy. Well, there's another dude. Don't worry, there's another dude. He comes in a little bit later. And he wasn't talking to me. He talked to my coworker. My coworker got him. I overheard them talking. And this guy was legitimately getting like pretty pissed. Because, so this guy's name I guess was Justin. And he wanted her to put in Justin the Goat. He wanted her to like, we don't like type it in or something. We write it out. And then she was like, okay. And then she wrote out Justin. And then he was like, no, write out Justin the Goat. And she was like, how about no? You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't say that meanly, but she was kind of like, you want me to write it out? Like, come on, man. Like, it's just a pizza shop. Like, who cares? That's weird, you know? What do you mean write it out? You write it out. I don't want to write Justin. Like what? You think the people at the oven are gonna read that and then like call out Justin the Goat? Like it's kind of weird, dude. Like you're 50. That's the thing. This is another like grown ass man. You're like 50 years old. And it made me think about it, right? You cannot call yourself the GOAT if you're 50 years old. You can be the GOAT and other people can call you the GOAT. But you cannot call yourself the GOAT. That's like the ultimate sign that you're not the GOAT, right? If you're calling yourself the GOAT at 50 years old, then you messed up. You're not the GOAT. Then like you're just literally not the GOAT, right? At 50 years old, what is that? What the fuck was that item? Whatever, like candy heart or something. But yeah. If at 50 years old, no one's calling you the GOAT, then you're not the GOAT. Sorry, that's you're just not. You missed your chance. You lived a life up to 50 years old. You had your chance to be the GOAT. And you either didn't work hard enough, things didn't line up well for you, you didn't try in a field where you would get a lot of notoriety and then people would call you the GOAT. And so as a result, no one calls you the GOAT, and so now you are not the GOAT. Sorry, man. Sorry, Justin. Hate to break it to you, but you lived your life as a schmuck. So no one knows who you are and no one wants to call you the GOAT. It's weird. Now, if a 14-year-old kid wants to be like, write down Justin the GOAT, we'd be like, aw, sure, buddy. We don't care. They're kids. They don't have that expectation anymore. You're a grown-ass man, bro. I'm sorry, but if you want to be called the GOAT, you gotta earn it at that age. And, I mean, if you're not the GOAT by 50, things ain't looking so great for your odds of becoming the GOAT. You're a little bit boned. A little bit. It is possible that maybe something could, like, awaken. And maybe you'll become a GOAT. Maybe you will become the GOAT by the time you're 55. But don't count on it. But either way, yeah, it's just so bizarre, dude. There's like so many just weird tough guys. Like, bro, you're 57 pounds overweight. I don't. I feel pretty confident you're incapable of having sex with anyone. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you're physically incapable of having sex, and you're walking around like you're the toughest dude ever seen. Like I said, it's like the Clint Eastwood era, dude. All these cowboy movies ruined a whole generation of older men. You know, they saw him when they were younger, and they're like, dude, I want to be just like Walker, Texas Ranger. You know, that's Chuck Norris, but you get my point. Or I want to be like this cowboy Clint Eastwood's playing. And so they get older, and instead they just kind of seem like arrogant assholes, and everyone's like, hey, this guy kind of sucks. I don't like him. You know, they go to freaking restaurants and have people try to force people to refer to them as the goat. Look, man, we're paid to be polite to you. We're not paid to call you a goat, you know. We're not paid to feed your delusions. You're a loser. Go away. It is Candy Heart. I kind of thought it was. You know, but yeah, it's like so lame. You know, I don't know. It's just such a miss to me. Like, damn, that's tough. You're like 40 years old and you have to like beg people basically to call you the goat just to like make you like feed your ego. That's like definition of that guy peaked in high school, right? Same thing with the other dude, old school guy. Call me old school. No. We don't want to. Just tell me your actual name, retard. Or make up a name, you know, I don't know, if your name's like hard to say. Just say your Mike or something. Don't be like, call me old school. Write it down. Write down old school. Bro, that does not sound like an eighth as cool as you think it does. No one in here is like, dude, he's... Whoa. You know, the people at the oven, when they're done cooking it, they're like, alright, who's this going to? And then they look at the sheet. Oh my... Whoa. Instead of a name, it just says old school. Dude, what a tough guy. Holy cow. Like, no, they don't give a fuck. They're like, weird. That's kind of weird. It's not even like funny or cute, you know? Like, if you were like, write down Barney the dinosaur, I'd be like, honestly, sir, I don't know how to spell dinosaur. But besides that, I'd be like, yeah, it's kind of sweet, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Actually, okay, that's not true. I'd be creeped out to all holy hell if you said Barney the dinosaur, but the point is, I guess we'll play a sacrifice room. There's some things that are bound. Oh. What have I done? Oh, well. Yeah, there's some things that like don't bother me, I think. But stuff like trying to get minimum wage workers to write down old school, that kind of is weird to me. You know, that's like I said, major peaked in high school vibes. Like, you're an insufferable douche that's probably dealing with a divorce or two, whose kids don't see him anymore because he's an insufferable narcissistic douche who only really derives pleasure out of trying to get people to write out old school instead of a name. Like, bro, just what are you doing? Like, it's like kind of cute when a 12-year-old kid's like, write down Fortnite. But an adult male trying to get me to call him old school just doesn't sit well with me. Yeah, we'll pop this. Oh. For some reason I forgot they could do damage. Looks like we have triple shot. Oh, well, we did. I think. Or quad shot. I had to think about whether there's an item in the game that gives quad shot or not. And there is. Also, we're probably dead. When did I take so much damage, actually? Because I healed a red heart. Or I healed a bone heart. Like a full bone heart. I don't know. Whatever. Too much thinking. Too much me complaining about old people calling themselves old school. Maybe I just need to be nicer, right? 'Cause it's like, to be fair, it's not like they're hurting anything, I guess, but it is like, it's just weird, you know? Like, it's bizarre, you know? What do you? No one wants to call you old school, and even no one thinks it's cool. Like, does he? So what, he's sitting there waiting for his pizza, and then someone's like, "Old school," and he's like, "Yeah, that's me." He's like looking at people nearby. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah, I call myself old school. What's up? like, bro, no one, there's no, like, no one's gonna fuck you, bro. No one thinks that's cool. No one's like, oh, is that? Does that guy call himself old school? That's so cool. Oh my god, he's definitely, like, old school. Yeah, like, he's the old way we used to do things of like being horrible assholes. That's so cool. What a cool guy, yeah. Don't get me wrong, old's not bad. I'm just like, it's just so, yeah, it's just, he peaked in high school, man. I don't know. I guess that's really all it is. It's just a dude that peaked in high school. And it bothers me that he wants us to call, that he's trying to force us to call him old school. Because I mean forced, right? It's our job. No one wants to do it. Same thing with the, what was the other guy's name? I said it, old school, and then, that's right, the GOAT. You, like, the only time you call someone the GOAT is when they're good at something. What has Justin the GOAT done with his life that is worthy of GOAT status, right? Like, you know what GOAT means, right, dude? Like, greatest of all time. What have you done that's, like, goated? You know? Name one thing you've done that's, like, impressive. They're like, oh, greatest of all time. One time I spilled milk and I didn't cry. That's pretty goated. I have a son, and I was doing some work on my car at a late night, and I was having him hold the flashlight for me. And when I was getting frustrated because I didn't know what I was doing behind the car hood, I didn't yell at him. Damn. That's pretty goated. You ever do anything like that, Justin? No. I doubt it. I doubt it. Ponytail having ass, bitch. I know your ass ain't goated. I know. I smell it. 'Cause I'm goated. Yes, sir. Yep. I took a 1 month break on uploading YouTube videos. And I think it's paid off. I think it's really paid off for the content, you know. I gotta say, this is probably one of the best episodes I've ever made. Especially in, like, displaying my Isaac skills. Dude. Okay, I can't be the only one who has these. Where, like, you just get, like, an itch, and you swear there's a bug crawling on you. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Oh, I also got Enter the Gungeon and Guilty Gear Strive. That's mainly what I've been playing. Is Guilty Gear. Oh, my big feet is okay, buddy. Okay. Yes, sir. This is sick. Dang, that's actually really good. We just gotta make sure we don't kill ourselves with it. I'm so afraid I'm just gonna immediately kill myself with it. Oh no. Oh no. That's a really weird timing, it feels like. Please, just a red heart, sir. Spare the sinner a red heart. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Oh, and I also finally remembered. Oh no, I'm just so afraid of losing this run right now. Thank you. I finally remember the TikTok I was repeating ad nauseum that was pissing off my friends when we were all drunk together. I hate people that work at the bank. I work at the bank. Man, I hate people that make shitty Isaac content on YouTube. Shh. I make shitty Isaac content on YouTube. This is so good. It's so bad, like so fucking stupid, but so good. Damn, we have a ton of money. Now just don't die, dude. Freaking don't die. Yeah, this is kind of sick with the bone. Like, I can just look at how fast I can shoot these out. Versus this, like, stinky. Well, it's been a great first video back. Gonna go uninstall the game. Have a good one. Yeah. Thanks for the support, love and care. Mwah.